Hey guys, this is Cleo81. Welcome back to day 2 of the computer build. Was going to post a video yesterday, found out that my video camera, my webcam that I was going to use, isn't supported anymore. So, hooray for Chinese stuff. Alright, so, with that being said, I am recording this on my phone. And we are going to start taking the case apart. I read through all the directions. The manual actually says to install the power supply first, but in order to take off this top plate where the you can see that there, the fans are located. This is the radiator is going to have to go up there for the cooler. So I need to take off this top panel and then this front panel here to be able to get at all the fans and cordage. At least, that is what the manual recommends. Now, like I said, it did say I should install the power supply first, but I'm going to do all the things that I need to do to shake this case around before we do anything crazy. So I apologize that the video is going to be a little wobbly because I am using just one hand here, but let's get started. This Thermaltake case is actually really, really nice. It's a easy assembly case, so there are no like itty bitty screws, no hex screws, no tiny, nothing ridiculous to deal with, which is awesome. Made taking the side plates off really easy. And the thumb screws, I have had computers where the thumb screws were not very high quality in the past, but these ones are actually quite nice. So, wish I had a cameraman. Also, you will notice I am not using a magnetic screwdriver. I know the computers are not anywhere near as sensitive to magnets as they were, but I will still be getting this screwdriver close to my motherboard, so as I always say, it is better safe than sorry. And all the little plastikies, I'm keeping my screws in a plastic bag so I can find them. So, nice and easy. Just for fun while I'm doing this, we can also get a really good look inside the case. This bundle of cables is for all of the top ports, the USB extensions, audio jack, fan control. There are a couple of hardwired fans in the front, which are in this bundle. And then there are also some extensions on the back, which I will turn around and show you in a minute. Also, there is your stock PC fan, which usually in most builds the cooler would go here, but because I have a double radiator, it's going on the top. Of course, you have your full bank back here. These are going to come off in time. Also, this Thermaltake case has the beauty of having all of the standoffs are pre-installed. So that is way, way cool. That is going to make my life easy. Oh yeah, and rubber grommets for cable management. Hooray! And I'm kind of excited even about these hard drives. The cases are super easy to open, and they're no hardware installation, so they've just got the pins to hold your drives in. Nice and easy. This case is designed more for the modder than anything, I think. Alright, so those were those screws. And this video is probably going to wind up being a little jumpy, just because I am going to... there you go. Yay, here's the back. Good stuff. I am going to do a little bit of editing so we're not so crazy while I'm pulling things apart here. So, I'm actually not sure where the front screws are. Okay. I will be right back while I figure that out. Okay, I figured it out. When they said no fuss install, they were not kidding. I was expecting screws or something to be holding this baby on. Nope. Pull faceplate was literally what needed to happen. So, this is what's under the faceplate. Really cool. These are all LED lit, by the way. Just, you know, for added awesomeness. Okay. Oh, so we are not putting a CD drive bay in yet. The plan is to harvest the one out of my current computer. It will no longer be needing that. Alright. So I have already unattached let's see here. I did unattach the fan wires because I was expecting them to come out, but they didn't. So, I also hate to be unbundling these beauties, but I don't want to damage anything when this top comes off. So, just gonna loosen these a bit so that there's a little bit more play in the wires. They were really polite to actually provide a few more of these little ties. I'm not quite sure what you would call that. There we go. I'm not quite sure what you would call them, but they provided a couple of extras in the accessories component bag. These things are going to make cable management a breeze. Alright, I will be right back while I figure out how to pull the top off without... yeah. Alright, so I loosened the wires expecting there to be a problem, but this is actually hard mounted not to the top of the case, but to the top of the CD drive. Neato! Made life way easy to pull that up. Alright, so this is where we are going to be putting our radiator. Burns on top, radiator on the bottom. At least that's how the instructions call it. Which is unfortunate, because I really like this fan. But I don't think I realized exactly what size that was. So, always, always, always read your measurements. Unfortunately, I'm not real good at that yet. You can tell me all day long how tall something is. I will never, ever understand you. Okay. We have finished pulling this apart. Now we're just going to rotate it around. Sorry for the camera jiggling. Hopefully I'm not getting anybody motion sick. By the way, this is what the top of this looks like. I've never seen the inside of one of these. So, yep, those are your switches. How cool. I know I'm a dork. Alrighty then. So we are going to start, as it says to start, with the power supply. Mostly so that we can do some dry testing on the motherboard, ground of the case, etc., etc. Many, many reasons. Alright, let me, sorry, I was looking at this gorgeous motherboard. I couldn't help it. I had to open the box and see what was inside. Pretty comprehensible little deal there. Alright. Power supply. You know, this is the only one that's been covered in plastic. It's okay. That's why they make nails. Or not. Alright. Ooh, look at that gorgeous motherboard. So I've already had quite a bit of support for my early video, which is awesome. Really appreciate all of the likes I've gotten and all of the comments. Very, very helpful. like I've told you before, I have no idea what I'm doing. So, it's always good to have some feedback. Okay. Let us see what is in this puppy. As it is a big puppy. Sorry if my dog starts barking. He is afraid of everything. I'll post a video later about him barking at a at the cardboard box the motherboard came in. Alright. User's manual. Very important. Wow, there's a lot of stuff in here. Cool. Nifty little Roswell carrying case. Don't know what's in it. Let's find out. Holy mackerel, all the cables. Like, all the cables. Cool. It's nice of them to not have just thrown it all in the box. They're all neatly bundled and everything, so yay. Oh, but there are more. These ones are actually attached. Alrighty. So I'm going to cut the video here. I'll come right back to you after I get this out of the box and in place. See you in a minute. Okay, we are out of the box. And oh boy, that's a lot of cables. That is a lot of cables. They're all really nicely, I guess, meshed. High quality wire, it feels like. You know, you can always feel a cheap wire from a nice one. So, all right, but we are out of the box. Now, this is going to take some doing. This power supply is quite a bit bigger. So, let's see. According to my manual, I can take this little doohickey off. So, let's see what happens, shall we? If the world explodes, we can laugh. Alright. Huh. Oh. Well, that works. Yay, cause and effect. Alright. Easy enough. Oh yeah, by the way, the 2 screws that I removed early in the video, those did not have to be removed. Oops. Those were belonging to the actual hard drive cage, as I have come to learn. So. Okay. I'll be right back. And we're back. Sorry about that, guys. I was just doing a quick check to make sure that the fan points down. You know, you think it's a silly thing that you should know, but I've never built a computer. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to blow it up before I even got a chance to turn it on. Alright, so I've learned when you are putting the power supply in, there is a little lip here, and this fits real nice and snug in here and then here under that. And there is this piece, which is like a little foot. I had no idea what this was, but it's like a little foot. So, foot we shall use it as. See? Things you do not know. Alright. Oh, sorry, computer. I keep bumping my old computer. Probably set up too close. Alright, so when doing this, I found it was easy enough. If you look, there's a lip back here. If you can get the power supply actually up on that lip, which I'm not having much luck with doing single-handedly here. So, sorry for the extreme close-up, but yeah, there we go. So see how I have that actually up on the little lip there. And then this is in the right spot now. And so this little foot guy here, there's a side of it on one side to keep it square right there. And then 2 end pegs to hold it in place. I probably wasn't supposed to unscrew it, but there is, you can see just barely there. I'll try and lighten that up in production. But there is a little screw grid here so that you can put it where it fits best. And then I just slide that under there, and you can see, there we go, you can see right there where it's gonna fit. Alright, screws. Alright. Like I said, screws. Whoops. There's a little foot there that didn't want to go under. This is difficult to do one-handed. There we go. Shit. Oh, nope, nope, there we weren't. Alright guys, give me just a second there. Alright, so just a quick snippet about what I'm having trouble with is this little foot piece. These little rubber feet here, I'm pretty sure that they are both to keep the power supply slightly elevated and also for noise. It helps with vibrations, is my guess. I'm probably really wrong. But I'm just having trouble getting it because the little feet pop out real easy. They're not held in there real well. They'll hold the little, there you go, little rubber. They're just little rubber guys. So, what I'm going to have to do is I'm actually going to put this on here and slide the whole supply on at once. So, if you give me a moment, I will be right back. Remember, we are going right in there. There's a lip top there and a lip bottom there to keep the power supply in place. And there we go. Success! I just gotta screw it down. I know, it's probably quite silly that I'm having so much trouble with just the power supply here. But, like I said, I'm no guru. I have not done this, and I'm sure many people have had similar questions. So there you go. I know it's not the perfect answer, but it is a practical one. Nah, can't quite see there. My camera's having trouble focusing, but I am just installing the screw, which I am cross-threading. Yay me. So, yeah, power supply excitement. This is how this is going to go. This is going to be a long build. Wow, I am cross-threading the ever-living heck out of this screw. I suppose that is why I am a DJ and not a computer repair technician. Right? Right. Okay, I'll be back. I'm gonna get these screws in. There's one here, and then there's one that actually sticks out back here that I gotta get. Okay, well, there we have it. One successfully installed power supply. Yeah, screwed it in and everything. Alright, so tune in next time. We are going to be setting up the motherboard and doing a boot test to make sure everything is functioning. Guys, you have been great. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful evening. Laters.